So I welcome all of you to another class of Bhagavad Gita as it is. We'll start with the prayers. Ashutosh or Krishna, would you like to chant the prayers?
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharya Nirvishesha Chamani Hitaine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Asadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurannilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo.
Thank you so much. Yeah, finish. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Asadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Okay, so thank you so much, Ashutosh. And you can pick your verses. But I definitely want someone to chant Antakali Chamameva. So, anybody would like to go first?
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I chant?
Yes, Asra, go ahead.
Antakale Chamameva Smaranittakale Gram Tam Tam Mevati Kaunteya. No, that's wrong, right? Did I do it right, Mataji? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. Antakale Chamameva Smaranittakale Tam Tam Mevati Kaunteya. No.
Ya prayakshi samadbhavam.
Sorry.
Thank you so much, Asana. Thank you also, Vanita Mataji. Then, in Siddharth, would you like to pick a verse? Okay, Ashutosh.
Hare Krishna Mataji, sorry, I got the phone with me.
Well, Mataji, I can't see the slides.
Why?
I don't know.
We all can see the slides, Mataji.
See, only Ashutosh is not able to see.
Wait, let me try and join from my iPad.
Okay. Krishna, do you want to chant something?
He's putting the stuff into
the oven, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, then we have Siddharth.
Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com.
Okay. Karthik.
Hey, Mataji. This is Anshu, Mataji.
Anshu, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I'm just here.
Okay, can you chant any verse that you want to chant?
Any verse? I know some other verses, but not on this page.
Okay, you can chant.
Arjuna Vacha Yam Satata Yuktaye Bhakta Swam Paryupasate Echa Byaksharam Avyatam Tesham Ke Yuga Vetamaha.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I say 7.23?
Yes.
Antavattu phalam tesam tadbhavati alpamedasam devan deva yajo yanti madbhaktya yanti mamapi.
Oh, excellent. Very nice. Anyone else would like to go?
Yes, Mataji Vrinda.
Yes.
Antagale shamameva smaran Antagale shamameva smaran mukta kalevaram Nityanakshishvaradbhavam Jyatinasiyata samshaya. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Vrinda. Thank you. Very nice.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I do 8.5?
Yes.
Antakala cha me eva smaran mukta kalevaram Yaprayate samabhavam yatinate atra samchaya.
Very good, Anmol. Thank you so much. And anyone else? Okay, so then if you don't have anyone else, we move forward. Today we are going to do Bhagavad Gita 8.6. So anyone remembers the meaning of what we saw previously in Antakali Chamami verse? Just the rough meaning.
Hare Krishna Mataji?
Yes.
Like whoever remembers Krishna at the time of death will like go back to him in the next lifetime.
Yes, very nice. So now let's do 8.6, which is a very similar verse. It is speaking the same thing but in different words. So let's do 8.6 Bhagavad Gita. Repeat after me. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam.
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 Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam. Tyajatyante kalevaram. Tyajatyante kalevaram. Tyajatyante kalevaram. Tam tam nevaiti kaunteya. Tam tam nevaiti kaunteya. Tam tam nevaiti kaunteya. Sada tat bhava bhavitaha. Sada tat bhava bhavita. Sada tat bhava bhavitaha. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam. Tyajate ante kalevaram. Yam vapi smaran bhavam. Tyajate ante kalevaram. Tam tam evaiti kaunteya. Sada tad bhava bhavitaha.
Tam evaiti kaunteya.
So what's the meaning of smaran? Anyone knows?
Remembering.
Very good. Who's Kaunteya? Arjuna. Very good, very good. What is Sada? Yeah, always. Yes, good. So, so what Krishna is saying here is translation. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body. Repeat.
Whatever state
of being one remembers when he quits body.
O son of Kunti.
O son of Kunti.
That state he will attain without fail.
That state he will attain without fail.
Very good. So whatever one remembers when he is giving up his body, that state is what he is going to attain without fail. It's quite interesting. So in the previous verse, what did we see? We saw that by Krishna is in fact the purest of all pure, and one can become pure by constantly thinking of Krishna. And we saw the example of a caterpillar that becomes a butterfly in thoughts of becoming a butterfly. So constantly this caterpillar is thinking, when am I going to become a butterfly? And then he becomes a butterfly. And then we also see how this Prahlad Maharaj, he was always thinking of Krishna all his life. And since he was always thinking of the purest of all pure, thinking of Krishna, eventually he attained Krishna. Not only that, we saw how all the Ayodhya Vasis, because it was a season of Ramayana last 2 weeks, so we were seeing how all the Ayodhya Vasis, they were constantly thinking about the Lord all the time. So when Rama went to Ayodhya, when Ram left Ayodhya and went to the forest, they all wanted to follow him. And later, when he wound up his pastimes and he was going back to Godhead, that time all the Ayodhya Vasis, they followed him, and they also took a dip in the river Sarayu, and they wanted to depart along with the Lord. So therefore, Lord Ramachandra, he took everybody, all the Ayodhya Vasis with him back to Godhead. So we see that whatever state, whatever one is thinking of at the time of leaving, that is the state that we are attaining. Now, continuing on this verse, so this verse says, whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. So this is very much the continuation of the previous verse that we have already seen. So, how many of you have actually seen a pond of water that has been neglected for a very long time and not cleaned up? Has anyone seen such a place?
So there's no water in it?
No. So there is water, but it's become very dirty and it's been neglected for a long time. It's not been cleaned for a long time.
Oh.
Has anyone seen such place?
Yes.
You have seen. Okay. And how many of you have seen the batter that your mother makes for idli or dosa, or even the fermentation of yeast when you guys make bread? Anyone has seen that?
Me.
So what is the process that's going on there? Why are those bubbles coming up? Why do you think bubbles are coming up? In a fermented place, why do you think bubbles are coming up? That when you see these fermentation, yes, that's right. Fermentation. So what exactly happens in fermentation? What is coming out?
Bubbles.
Bubbles, yeah, bubbles, because carbon dioxide is trying to escape, so you're getting bubbles, right? So, whatever is there in the depths, the reason it's fermenting is because there is something that is rotten or something that is not cleaned up. Over a period of time, it gets fermented, or there's an activity of yeast, for example, in your dosa batter or in your bread that you're making. There is yeast, and the yeast is multiplying, and therefore it's giving out carbon dioxide, right? So whatever is there in the depths, like for example, you take a dirty pond, over a period of time, if you keep observing that pond, if it's not clean, you will see that there are small bubbles occasionally that come up on the surface, okay? Randomly you will see these bubbles coming out. The reason is because something inside is fermenting and the bubble is coming out. So whatever is there beneath, stuck there for a long time, occasionally it surfaces out as bubbles. Okay, similarly, even within our mind, we have so many things that we are accumulating in our mind. Whatever is strongly settling down in our mind, okay, the thoughts that are so important to us, that is very strongly occupying our mind, that will surface out from time to time. So therefore, if we are spending a lot of time doing something, that will be filled up in our minds and it will come out during very, very crucial moments. Okay? Like for example, a materialist. A materialist, he'll be engaged in always reading some newspapers, reading magazines about mundane affairs, probably watching TV, doing all sorts of things that engages him, that binds him to this material cycle. So he's doing all this day in and day out. So that is what is filling up his mind all the time. So there is a very good chance that at the time of death or during a crucial moment, that is what is going to surface out from his mind in terms of thoughts and in terms of his speech. Okay? But if we fill up our mind, if we train our mind in such a way that we are filling it up with all the nice things that is given in the Vedic literature, by reading scriptures, by hearing some nice Krishna Katha, or by chanting the holy names, like always chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, if we train our mind like that, in thoughts of Krishna, always thinking of good things, then only those things will surface out from our thoughts and also from our speech. So this is something that is very basic. Whatever is there inside will come out. Okay? So therefore, it is important for us to fill our mind and thoughts for a long time, long period of training, always hearing and chanting the glories of the Lord. So when we do that, our mind gets trained in such a way that it is only filled with positive things. So keep that in mind. Okay. So training is important. Training of the mind is important from day one. Now, in Bhagavatam, it is said that if one chants the holy name when he is having an accident, or when he is tripping, or he is slipping, or when he is traveling in a very scary road, or he is being bitten by a serpent or some animal, or when he is having very high fever, lot of pain, injured by a weapon, whatever it is, when he chants the holy name of the Lord, he'll be delivered from entering a hellish life. Even an accidental chanting. So many of you must have undergone these circumstances. Maybe when you were walking, you have tripped down, or maybe when you're in pain, you have screamed. So instead of, what do you think you all would scream when you're in pain? What are some words that you use? You tell me.
Make it stop.
Ouch! Ow!
Make it stop.
No, you wouldn't make it stop. What will you scream out in pain? Generally, when you're in pain, what would you scream out? Or if you what is that?
She's saying mummy, Mataji.
Okay, mummy. Correct. That's a good word. Then anyone else?
Ouch. Ouch.
Ouch. Yes. Ouch. Yes. That's also very good. Yeah. Anything else?
Or just screaming, ah!
Ah, yeah. Ah, ouch, mummy. Why do we do all this? We do all this because, it's natural for us to use certain words like, oh my God, ouch, ah, all these. These are all different expressions. Sometimes, not only that, we also call out to our loved ones. Like we are attached to our mothers from day one. It's natural for every human being to always call out to the mother. So most kids, even now as we are adults also, if we are in trouble, we say, oh ma, that comes out immediately. Amma, mummy, these words come out. Why? Because this is there in our mind all the time. This is what we are attached to since our birth. Okay, so it is natural to remember our loved ones. If you trip, you'd either say ouch or oh my God or something like that. So instead of doing all this, if we are always used to doing smaran, training our mind, thinking of Krishna, what happens is, over a period of time, as we train our mind like this, when we trip, or when we are injured, or when we are scared, or when we are troubled, we can always scream out the names of Krishna. Why? Because Krishna, his name is not different from him, and his name is going to deliver us even from the greatest of all sins. Okay, greatest of all hellish life. So this requires a little bit training. With a little bit training, we can call out to the holy names of Krishna. We can say Govinda, Krishna. Like that we can scream. For example, we know the story of Draupadi, right? When she was in trouble, she could have screamed out, Ma, she could have just screamed out, like, oh gosh, ouch. She could have done so many things. Everything is possible. All these things she could have done. But instead, what did she do? She called out, hey Krishna, hey Govinda. So that is proper training. So if we begin to train our minds in such a way that even when we slip or when we are scared, we scream out to Krishna, Krishna will be there to protect us. It goes a very long way. Krishna's holy names, they go a very, very long way. So this is the training of the mind that is required from day one. Okay. Now, in this verse, we see about what happens at the time of death. If we have trained our mind properly, what will happen at the time of death? Because we have been training our mind like this, because we have loved Krishna so much, at the time of death, we will take Krishna's name. But then, if our training is not proper, we could do something else as well. For example, the story of Jadabharat. Now, Jadabharat, though he was excellent, he was very, very well trained, he was a wonderful devotee, he shifted his focus of attention towards and we all know the story of Jadabharat. How he got attached to a deer, this is not a new story, everybody knows the story. He got attached to a deer, last minute he thought about a deer, and what was the birth he took because of that?
The deer.
The deer. Yes. So antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram, meaning whatever you think during the last moment, you get that body. Okay, so Bharat Maharaj proved to us, he showed us what happened to him. Now look at this story. This is the story of a king by the name Puranjana. Now this is not a real story, it is an allegorical story. Okay. So what happened to Puranjana? So Puranjana had a very close friend by the name Sarvajnata. Both of them were very, very close. And one day Puranjana, when he was wandering in the forest, he saw a very beautiful girl. You see this girl here? So he saw a very beautiful girl by the name Puranjani. So he got very attached to Puranjani and he started living with her for a very long time. Okay. Then slowly as time went by, it so happened that this Puranjani was so attached to Puranjana, Puranjana was so attached to Puranjani. So as time went by, what happened? When Puranjana, he gave up his body, he had to take up the body of a girl. Okay? Because why? He was always thinking of this girl. Because he was always thinking of her, he took the body of a girl. This Puranjana, in his next birth, he was born as a girl, just like how Jatabarat was born as a deer. Now what happened in his next birth? He was born as a girl by the name Vaidarbi, meaning she was a daughter of the Vidarbha kingdom. So her name was Vaidarbi. And she got married to a great prince called as Malayadwaja Pandya from the Pandya kingdom. So this girl who was originally Puranjan, okay, by the name Vaidarbi, in this birth was married to a very great prince. Over a period of time, that prince died. Okay, this Malayadwaj Pandya, he also passed away. Now this girl Vaidarbi, same problem. She was very, very attached to her husband. She was very attached to her husband. So when her husband died, what did she do? She wanted to go and enter the fire so that she could go and join with her husband. She was so attached. So at that time, a Brahmana appeared there in the scene and stopped her and told her, do you even know who you are? You're doing the same mistake again and again. You're getting attached to the wrong thing at the time of death. All your focus at the time of death is on your spouse. See, in your previous birth, you were Puranjana. You were thinking of Puranjani and you gave up your body, you became a girl. Now in this birth, you're always thinking of Malayadwaj Pandya, so you're going to become a boy. Next birth, you'll become a boy. And this cycle will keep repeating. Every life, what you will do is, you will keep on getting attached and you will get one body after the other. Once you'll be born as a male, once you'll be born as a female, and this cycle is never ending. And then this Brahmin reminds him, I am your old friend. I represent the Paramatma. Get attached to Krishna. Get attached to Paramatma. Unless you're attached to Krishna, you cannot break this bond. So at the time of death, what you need to do is always remember about Krishna. How is it possible? It is possible only if you train your mind properly. Even when you're in trouble, learn to call out to Krishna. Not say, ouch, oh my gosh, amma. All these should be removed from our talk over a period of time. Okay. Then, this is a negative story. What happened to Puranjan and what happened to Jatabarat. We saw negative examples. Now let's see these examples. So this is the classic example of Ajamil. Now Ajamil, see, he was also very attached to his younger son. What was the name of the younger son? Anyone knows?
Narayana.
Yes, he was very attached to Narayana, who was the younger son. Here also we see attachment. But there was something very cool about this. The name of the child was the name of the Supreme Lord. The Lord and his name are non-different. If we chant his name even accidentally, not meaning to chant or call out to him, even if this Ajamil was actually meaning to call out to his own son, still that name Narayana, it has so much power that the Vishnu Dutas appeared and Ajamil got his second chance. You all know the story of Ajamil. Okay? So Ajamil got his second chance and he protected his life very soon after that. Now here is another story. This is also very interesting. This is the story of a Brahmana and a tiger. And this appears in the Varaha Purana. So it so happened that there was a very pious Brahmana and he would go in the evenings to the lake to offer his puja. He would offer his prayers, do the evening prayers, and then he would come. So one day he went to the lake and he was offering water in the lake and he was standing and chanting mantras and then he was chanting the holy names of the Lord. Okay, he was in deep attention chanting the holy names of the Lord, completely engrossed. At that time, slowly from behind, a tiger came. Okay. This tiger was just waiting for a moment to pounce on this Brahmana so that he could eat up the Brahmana. So the tiger stealthily started following the Brahmana and he was so close to the Brahmana. But then exactly at that moment, when this Brahmin was chanting the holy names loudly and the tiger was just about to take its step to pounce on the Brahmin, at that time, a hunter from behind the tree shot an arrow at the tiger. And the tiger instantaneously gave up his life. But the beauty is that the tiger went back to Godhead. So how is that possible? Anyone knows why?
Because he was hearing the chant.
Yes.
Because he was hearing Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
Yes, you're right. Yes, correct. So basically at that time, he was hearing the holy names of the Lord. The holy names go so, it's not, if attentively, even if a tiger could hear it and go back to Godhead, you can understand the power of the holy name. So at the time of death, you saw Ajamila, he chanted Narayana and he saved his life and he got a second chance. This tiger, he was so silently, attentively hearing the vibrations without knowing what those vibrations are. He was hearing that from the Brahmana, trying to pounce on the Brahmana. But even he got benefited and the tiger went back to Godhead. This is there in the Varaha. So this is how powerful the holy names are. Therefore, it is so important for us to train the mind. How do we train the mind? What are the two things you can do to train your mind?
Remember Krishna.
How do you do that? Chant and
remember.
Hear.
Yes.
Chant and hear. So hear in the sense read or hear. Then you can remember. Okay. So obviously you will remember if you chant and hear or chant and read. The more you hear about Krishna, the more you will remember about Krishna. So correct. You will remember only. That is correct. So if you chant and hear, you will also remember. So continuously when you do that, you will become benefited at the time of death. Now these two examples of Ajamil and the tiger, they are exceptions, of course. Nobody gets as so lucky all the time. During the last minute, it's not that everybody is lucky that they end up calling out to the Lord's name or they are able to hear the Lord's name. But if they do the training from day one, then it is easily possible. Just like Bhishma Dev. So Bhishma Dev, he is described in the Bhagavatam. The passing away of Bhishma Dev is a very big chapter in the Bhagavatam. So who was present when Bhishma Dev was passing away?
Krishna, Yudhishthira.
Krishna, Yudhishthira, Pandavas, all of them were present when Bhishma Dev was passing away. So basically, when Bhishma Dev was hit by the arrows and he was sleeping on the bed of arrows, he was waiting for the right time to come to give up his body. That time, Krishna, he was remembering Bhishma Dev. Because Bhishma was remembering Krishna so much, so Krishna remembered Bhishma Dev and went to the battlefield to see Bhishma Dev. Krishna could understand, my devotee is remembering me, he's calling out to me, so I need to go. So nicely, Bhishma would always engage in the thoughts of Krishna. Because he thought so much about Krishna, Krishna went there, and he went at the time when Bhishma Dev wanted to give up his body. So at that time, Bhishma spoke to Yudhishthira about so many matters. He spoke the 1,000 names of the Supreme Lord. And then seeing this beautiful form of Krishna, looking at him, fixing his gaze on Krishna, he went back to body. So that is the perfect way to give up our body. So like that, he was so focused all his life. He is counted as one of the Mahajans. That means an authority who knows everything about the Supreme Lord. So he perfected it. During the time of death, he made Krishna come for him. He fixed his gaze on the beautiful form of Krishna and he gave up his body. So this is the perfection of life. So in our case, of course, we are not going to become lucky like the tiger, nor are we going to have Krishna come personally in front of us. But still, if we can follow the simple process, Krishna will be bound to come into our mind and we'll be able to call out to him. We'll be able to think of him or call out his holy names and perfect our lives. Okay? So, this is the verse, Yam Yam Vapi Smaran Bhavam. Anyone would like to chant the verse?
Yes,
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajatyantakalevaram tam tameva iti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavitah. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Master.
Mataji, can I say it? Can I chant it now?
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Nimai, you want to go?
Yes, Master. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram tam tameva iti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavita. Whatever.
Thank you so much.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Aditya, did you call out?
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Can I say it?
Yes, Aditya. Go ahead.
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajantyante kalevaram tam tameva iti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavitah. Whatever state being one remembers when he quits the body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. Wait, now can Varun say it?
Thank you so much.
Now can Varun say it? Now can
Yeah, Varun, go ahead.
Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam Jajantyante kalevaram tam tam evati kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavitah. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail.
Very good.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I say it?
Yes, Ashu, you can go.
No, it's Siddharth.
Sorry, Siddharth. Go ahead.
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajantante kalevaram tam tameva iti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavitah. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail.
Thank you, Siddharth. Very nice. Ashutosh, yes.
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajatyantakalevaram tam tam eva iti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavitah. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail.
Thank you. Very nice.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I say it?
Yes, go ahead.
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajati ante kalevaram tam tam evati kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavita. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail.
Very good, Krishna. Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna Mataji, can I go?
Yes, Asra.
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tejantyanta kalevaram tam tam evati kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavitah. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. Thank you, Mataji.
Hari. Very nice.
Vrinda.
Yes, Vrinda.
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajate kalevaram tam tam neva iti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavita.
Very good.
I will tell the meaning, Mataji.
Okay.
If you die, when you're dying, if you think about butterfly, you will become butterfly. If when you're dying, if you think about deer, you will become deer. If you die, you will. When you die, when you think about Krishna, you will become like Krishna.
No, you will go.
You will go to Goloka Vrindavan.
You'll go to Goloka Vrindavan. For that, what we have to do?
Chant Hare Krishna and join the classes every day while your teachers are saying.
Yes.
Thank you. Excellent class. Thank you, Vrinda.
Me, Janavi.
Oh, yes, baby Janavi. Go ahead.
Yam yam vapi smaran vaban satyanta kalevaram tam tam eva sikonteya sada tad bhava bhavitaha.
Very sweet. Very nice. Thank you so much, Janavi. Anyone else would like to go? Karthik. Who's there? Siddharth went. Krishna Chaitanya. Nimai went? Yeah, Nimai went. Yeah. And Sri Lata. Anyone else? Anyone else on the call would like to go? A lot of newcomers as well. So anyone else would like to take a turn? Amen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then we'll end the call. Thank you all so much for joining us and giving us your very valuable association. We'll meet again next week with another verse from Bhagavad Gita. We'll learn the verse and the meaning behind it. Vanchakalpatarubhascha Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Vaishnavanda ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai.
Preethi Vilasini ki jai.